Howdy.
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 Breathing.
Howdy. You ruined it.
Welcome to Tavern. It's okay. He never faces his microphone. No one heard him anyway.
You know what? We're gonna start over. You have to do it right this time.
Welcome to Tavern Heroes, everybody.
Hello. Welcome.
Last time on Tavern Heroes, that's right. We're jumping right into it.
Arden was murdered.
A lot of roleplay happened.
Yeah.
Alzora and Arden maybe kissed. Did they kiss?
Oh, they did.
They definitely kissed.
They smooched.
Too bad Arden is dead.
Amaris and Score kinda kissed. They definitely
It was like
kissed.
a peck thing.
Mid
That turned into a kiss on the
probably
lips.
could have kissed the Karma Chameleon if he could pick up on social cues in any way whatsoever.
Are you single?
And Asmar was just having a good nap.
A good sleep.
You know what? We all
He's a
need
good
that
guy.
8
I'm sure he'll find
hours.
someone.
We all need that 8 hours.
And I need a real new character.
That's
Damn.
pretty much it.
Well, I mean, just
tell
go
me-
watch it.
I mean, tell me I'm wrong.
I mean, yeah.
That was a good synopsis, but like,
Yeah,
go watch it.
Watch it. We'll wait.
We won't.
Okay, you watched it? Thanks.
Oh, and where we left off, Amaris was kicking Arden's ass and threw him into the lake. And that's
So
where
we'll
we
start
left
there.
off. So splish splash, go take a bath.
Splish splash,
your
this
video
smelly
stretch.
boy needs a...
And like I said, Arden forgot that the effects of the water breathing potion wore off, so he definitely
So he, like, inhaled.
he definitely inhaled a good
Oh,
water.
God. Oh, the thought of willingly, like, inhaling water on, like...
I mean, he didn't. I mean, I would assume like the breath was knocked out of him as he was like flying, so he was trying to get air back in, but forgot that he was underwater.
And then
that-
went-
yeah.
Does it take him a second to come back up?
No.
No, he gets up immediately.
So he's like, bloop, bloop,
Well,
back
he's
up?
definitely like panting, but like he came out because he realized he can't breathe underwater.
All right, well, as soon as
No,
you're...
you're not panting. You're coughing up water
Well,
first.
yeah.
Then you're panting.
As soon as you're done, like,
Do you want to
sputtering...
act that out, or...
Yeah.
No thanks, I'm fine.
Okay.
You sure?
I'll just, like, monologue it real quick, or,
Oh, no.
like, I'm reading from a book. Arden briskly jumps out of the pool, heaving up gallons of water.
Gallons.
Wow, he really went snorkeling.
you just kept inhaling, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, we'll go with cups. Cups of water. But that makes it sound less exciting.
That's a little bit better.
Liters. No, liters isn't really any better than gallons. Not by much. Okay.
Just shove you right back in.
So Arden is now on land. I feel like by inhaling the water, you take some damage.
Probably get a liter
Oh.
of water in each lung.
So you take 3 damage. I don't know what kind that would count as, but you definitely take 3 damage.
Drowning damage.
Choking.
How much damage? I'm sorry.
3.
3.
So yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you get out of the...
Does anybody react to this whole scene? Does anybody want to play Score this session? Or Score just... God damn it. Sore throat again.
Score, you keep getting sick. What the fuck?
Change it.
I feel like I can't anymore.
I just won't talk much for the next 2 hours.
I could, but that might be too self-serving.
You're gonna be like that.
No. Score's just gonna do a lot of winking this session.
Oh my god.
As soon as...
Arden, are you okay? Holy shit. That's a lot of water. Oh, there's a little blood. Okay, are you okay? Do you need healing?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, well...
I have a feeling I
we'll
might need
stand
to.
by.
I think I might need some soon.
Okay, let's enough fighting now. Time out. Done. Amaris, you're the strongest. As if there was any doubt.
Well, I just wanted him to revisit the scene of the crime. Anyway, let's go!
Actually, the crime was over there.
No, the
Punched
crime
you on
was
the table like
in the
Picked you
lake!
up and threw you over. Alright, so you guys are gonna make your way over to Innsmouth now, I assume. As you get closer and closer to the town,
Arden
I
is
guess,
still coughing
real
occasionally.
quick, other than Arden coughing up water and maybe blood, Does anybody have any other roleplay they want to do before you get to Innsmouth?
Nope.
Speak now, or forever hold your peace.
Alzora is definitely holding Argon's hand just to spite Amaris.
Arden is playing with fire almost literally. Semi-literally.
I'm in danger.
Well, they're holding hands. That's kind of like an attack. Hellish rebuke. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, time to roll a character. Let's see.
She just kind of gives a little side eye and just starts walking.
Keeps on and keeps on.
It's like,
You definitely see Alzora just smirk in your direction and flip her hair over her shoulder and continue.
Arden is looking like straight ahead to avoid looking at you. Just like
She does
Power word death stare.
pretty much. She does the twin sign thing for bitch.
She does the Luigi just passed you in Mario Kart 8.
She goes, oh, right back.
Wow.
Alright. So as you guys are...
Wait, sorry. She signs to, at least I'm kissing my boyfriend. What's your excuse?
She signs back, I don't have a boyfriend.
Exactly.
Alright.
Get really petty. No, I'm good. Score tries to make a little eye contact and winks. Anyway, carrying on.
occasionally just gonna do that. Like, Score tries.
Hell yeah.
Score, do you have something in your eye?
No.
So much for not playing score, eh?
I'm not gonna do anything
All right.
for it.
As you guys make your way into Innsmouth, bam, Alzora, you get a vision. Neil Arthotep reaches out to you. Neo.
Well, hi, Neo.
Well, hello, Alzora. Great to see you as always. Sorry, Z. I haven't talked to you in a second. It feels like so. I normally call you Z. I almost forgot. Sorry.
All good. No worries.
Anyways, couldn't help you were on your way to Innsmouth. Was wondering if you had any questions for me, because I had a couple for you, but...
No, I don't think so. I got told to worry about your motivations with us, but I tried to defend you as much as I tried. Wow, that sentence like right now in my brain.
Okay, I have a backup
Yeah,
character.
I tried to defend you as best as I could.
Quite alright, I greatly appreciate that. Who is it that... what was his name? The Minotaur. Him? He seems to not like me for
Yeah.
whatever reason.
Yeah.
Oh, whatever. I even tried to help him. I warned him what would happen if he broke the mirror versus stabbing the relic into himself, and he didn't want to listen. But can't...
So you even tried to help this fool, and he still does not trust you?
He just shrugs. What can I say? People just see the appearance and just assume I'm evil. What can I say? Not evil, I'm just chaotic. There's a difference.
What a bitch.
Just look at the alignment chart.
This is true.
Way to
This
break
is
the fourth
true.
wall.
Anyways.
Well, if anyone can break the fourth wall, it's an eldritch god.
I mean, that's fair.
Yes, he's allowed.
/ Kyle.
Anyways, just wanting to do somewhat of a vibe check of sorts, I think is what mortals call it. How are you feeling as you approach this place about your whole split personality type deal? If you don't mind me asking.
Great question. I haven't really heard from the she devil in a hot second, so I don't know.
Perhaps for the best?
I don't know, because that makes me all skeptical considering the last time I heard from her she was fucking fighting us. So
Indeed.
kinda sketchy.
For sure. Hopefully, should you run into them again, which I'm sure will happen at some point, well, I'm sure you'll be able to overcome them. And if not, then
Well,
I may be able to step in and work a little bit of quote-unquote magic?
I hope that I can just kill that bitch, to be honest.
Absolutely, that would be ideal. Anyways, as you make your way over to Innsmouth, it's a very interesting town. I love it personally, but I don't know how you and your friends will feel. It's a little bit gross. Is that the right word?
Yippee.
We'll go with that. But just let me know if you need any assistance before while you're there.
Will do. Thanks for the heads up. It was very nice to talk to you again, though.
Same to you. I'll see you soon.
See you soon. Bye. She gives him a hug.
Okay, he hugs back. Oh, boop boop. Boop boop. Disconnected something. Alright.
I unplugged
The
the tablet.
The vision fades and you're back.
So if I was holding Alzora's hand, like what, while she was having that vision, like what happened?
She just kind of stopped walking all of a sudden. But now she's back.
Alzora's just like, what did you do?
You know how they always say the way to kill a vampire is with a stake through the heart? What if
That is
aren't
something they
talking
say.
about the wooden kind? What if they mean you have to shove a slab of beef through their heart?
Is this in or out of character?
That's in character.
What the heck are you high on? You good over there?
Have any of us ever been good?
I'd be afraid to like step into your mind. Like you know the game Psychonauts where you can like go into Magic Psychonauts where you can go into people's brains and stuff.
Not familiar.
I feel like your level would be like the hardest one.
I think I know what you're. I think I know what
That's
you're
a
talking.
very unique insult.
I think I know what you're talking about, and I think you're about right.
This would be a great idea for Temples and Wyverns campaign. Campaign 4 coming sometime. That's me assuming that I would actually do
Campaign
that. but-
4 is just trying to travel through Nate's brain, trying to find a way back. Desperately.
Anyways, so Alzora's back. If anyone wants to acknowledge that,
You good?
take your time.
Yeah, I see you. All right, we're rolling.
Just kidding. Are you good?
No.
Yeah. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
We just see him pop into frame.
When you leaned over,
He just popped into frame like very briefly as you glared over.
you like turned over and the filter went away.
She's like, shut the fuck up.
That's exactly what I did. Anyway, yeah, I'm fine. Also, Neo says that Innsmouth is going to be kind of gross. Just a heads up.
Did he say how gross?
I feel like gross is probably gonna be a nice word for it.
Have you been here before?
Have I been here before?
Have any of us been here before?
Roll. Evens, yes. Odds, no.
Is score wanted here?
Yes.
10.
Yes. Do you want to roll?
Surely.
Is score wanted here?
I have not
I
been
mean,
here before. Is score wanted here? I know he's been pardoned,
Yes.
but like,
I mean, he's only been pardoned in one.
I don't think he's
kingdom.
been pardoned in this kingdom.
yeah, I don't.
He's
I
been
don't
only
think...
pardoned in like in.
In
Sorry,
fact, after
Spencer.
the shit talking he did to Asmar's father, he's probably like wanted everywhere in that kingdom.
Oh, I forgot about.
But we're not there. We're not in that kingdom. We're in the southeastern one.
That's what I thought.
Wait, aren't we in the one? No, that's the northeast.
We're close to the school, aren't we?
I think so. To be honest, I can't remember.
Good, because I need to level up again. I'm still a level short.
No.
I need to get to level 20.
Okay, you guys have been to Innsmouth. It's
I have it.
It's really rickety, rundown town. Almost always flooded in many parts.
Mhm.
And although all the people you see look normal enough, you also... Well, okay, not all of them look normal enough. Some of them look a little warped in a way. Almost like with Yeah, you'll see when you get there. We'll get to that.
We'll cross that bridge.
Very
when we-
run down, not a place you'd want to stay at for very long.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
Okay.
Arson
I
is
like your Malafor right there.
Arson is always the answer. Don't we have something that involves
I just
Malifaux?
described the place as flooded. You want to burn it down? Okay, good
No,
luck.
we had the idiomizer.
Oh, that's right.
Do you say that into the idiomizer?
Please
I
don't.
said that into the idiomizer before, and it did nothing.
You said Malifaux don't work, I think.
Yeah, you said Malifaux don't work.
Well, then, yeah, it won't do anything. A Malafor isn't an idiom, it's a combination of idioms.
So if we get to the bridge and it looks extremely rickety, we could say we'll cross that bridge when we get to it, and we'll just teleport to the other side.
Speak into it and, like, pitch to me what you think it would do, and then I'll decide if it makes sense or not.
Fair enough. Okay, so we keep going towards Innsmouth.
Okay, keep going towards Innsmouth. You're at Innsmouth now. Congratulations. It's exactly how I described it. You see people wandering around, and some of them look normal, and some of them look almost like they have a couple of fish-like properties to them.
Oh god.
Like a human, but like they also seem to have like gills, and like their eyes are a little bit like bigger than they should be, and maybe even like some kind of scaly skin. And
Do they take bonus damage from fishing rods?
Jeez.
I mean, even if I said yes, you're attacking with a fishing rod. How much damage are you expecting to do?
So we're
with
going
that?
back to the wooden stake thing. We shove it to their heart, and you start with fish. Never mind.
Yeah, back to the stake thing. It's a
They're not
piercing
vampires. Well, as far as you know, I
weapon.
guess.
The fishing rod's a piercing weapon. You stab
Spoilers.
them.
What are you guys gossiping about over there?
It's none of your business.
Fair enough.
Yeah, this place is gross. Not much better than when I last visited here.
I think it's
Yeah.
made a turn for the worse.
It's almost.
I'm amazed that was possible. You've been here before too?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Gross.
almost toxic swampier than Drakelvon.
I must say, this is not a very good first impression.
Yeah, but we
No,
have
it's
to.
pretty gross.
I mean, we're here for a reason, though.
Abby,
Unfortunately,
I'm sending you an important message.
the look of fear that crosses her eyes.
Do you like swamp?
Get out of my swamp!
Shrek is love.
Are there
Shrek
any
is love.
oddly green individuals?
Get out!
Oddly green
bye.
individuals?
He's talking about Shrek.
No.
Are there any donkeys?
I was about to ask.
Oh,
There's
this will get him. Are there any dragons?
I was about to say we have a partial dragon.
Yeah, that's true. But like a big
aside from mid, there's some dragonborn.
Okay.
Yeah, a
Are
couple
any
of
The
them.
donkey,
of
though?
them- Do any of them have a donkey with them?
Yeah. This is very
This is
important.
really quickly turning into Shrek.
I already rolled. Shrek is not there.
Shrek's not there,
What
but
about
you
a
didn't
fairy
roll for the other
godmother? I'm sorry. So it's ugly here.
crew. Yeah, no, it's like
Very.
So, what is there to see? What is there to go do?
There's a bunch of just like rundown looking buildings. Basically everything looks like decrepit, and it looks like this isn't supposed to be a still functioning town, but a town that like got destroyed and no one inhabits anymore. Yet you see people walking around. So.
Gotcha. So it's very swamp ghost town vibes, but there are still
Yes.
people.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there like a big community building, or like do the people seem like they're going to places of importance?
Sure, there's a decent amount of people outside of this one building that appear to be praying. There's also, there seems to be a market open outside. There is a large building. The largest building there has a sign on it that says hotel. But it's like, you can only barely read it because it's like someone like tried to graffiti it at some point.
It just says ho.
Hoel.
Ho-L. Good. All right.
Those are the things that immediately catch your eye. I mean, I guess I could make you roll perception if you want to observe more than that.
Sure. I'll see if I can catch a glimpse of anything else. Probably not. Wow, what a 15.
15?
Yeah.
The people outside praying, there seems to be a couple of statues around the building that seem to resemble some kind of like anthropomorphic fish-looking creature. And roll history.
Okay. Whoa, 18.
Okay. You start to remember where you've seen it before. It's one of the things that you saw back way in the beginning when you were walking through the temple for all the different gods. This one is specifically for Dagon, which is one that you have not interacted with at all.
Yeah, it looks
And
a bit
as far as you know, nobody in the group has interacted with Dagon either.
Gotcha.
seems a bit fishy.
Oh, I wish Jordan was here.
Nate, you die.
Yeah, I have backup already.
Shut the fuck up. Gosh, you were like waiting to use that one. You weren't even listening to anything I said, I bet. You were just waiting to say that at the end. Jordan, for what you missed.
By the way,
are we going to the
if
hotel?
I do die, this is the right
were
place
listening?
to
Yeah,
introduce my backup
Okay, good.
character.
So, they're praying to one of the eldritch deities.
Which one?
Dagon? Would she know the name, actually? I don't think she would.
Oh, you're right. She might only know what his name is, which is
Can I make
the
a roll
Father of the Deep Ones, I believe.
Can
That
I
would
make
make
a roll
sense.
on identifying who it is?
Was this
You can roll history after Amaris points it out, sure.
one of the choices I
19.
had when I rejected Cthulhu?
This is apparently one that we
Yes.
haven't. Oh.
You had the option of the fish, the snake, the
haven't talked about
insect or fly, I think I might have said, or the eyeball. I guess I can just straight up tell you the fish would have been Dagon. The snake, of course, was Yig.
I haven't talked to you in a while.
The eyeball would have been Yog-Sothoth, which is the god that's been tormenting Score.
Sure, Chris, yeah.
And the fly would have been Ran-Tagath, which you guys haven't interacted with them either.
Will I get it off of 19?
Sure.
Looks like they're worshipping Dagon.
Oh, yeah, I never got his name.
Hopefully he's a chill one.
I probably would have recognized like the symbol, like the symbols and stuff like that, and probably would have remembered from the choice I had. Probably like a general, like scene.
I think you probably could have drawn that conclusion.
What if we go and worship at the temple with them?
Uh,
Just for luck? I mean, we're in their area, so like, makes sense.
we could
Like fake do it.
yeah, let's
This goes
like,
against my personal
same
religion.
same. Let's get a vibe check, cause we don't really know what Dagon's about, right? So
I don't. I've only talked to Hastor.
Can
I,
I
roll
attempt to
perceive?
commune with Nodens?
Let's see what's going on.
What?
Sorry,
you both
go
kind
ahead.
of talked at the same
Go
time.
ahead, Nate can go- Nate can go first.
May I attempt to commune with Nodens?
Sure. Vision happens. Nodens is there.
Hello, Nodens.
Mid.
How are you doing?
Wonderful. Yourself?
Pretty good.
I just got done slaying some cultists.
That's fun.
rad.
You're talking about like an
What you
ability,
need?
or-
Cultists always die screaming. I like those screams.
Yeah, they
That
always
guy's
act
dumb.
like they enjoy the pain. They don't.
They know us.
I love how Nodens is talking like a psycho from Borderlands.
That is a very good point. Yeah.
Good.
That's not what I'm going for, as my knowledge of Borderlands is limited. But hey, if you like it, I like it.
It's a good franchise.
I was gonna ask you your opinions on Dagon.
Dagon? He's cool.
All right, that's good. We seem
Kind of
to
a
be
boring one, to be honest.
Whoa!
We seem to be going into his turf.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
He doesn't usually hurt people as long as they don't hurt his, people.
That's some subtle foreshadowing if I've ever heard it.
As far as I know.
As we approached, things seemed fishy, but I think that's just
Oh
his
my
thing.
I see what you did there.
Smite him!
You're bad and you should feel bad.
Smite him.
Uh,
You want to
And
hear
I
his
did not like it.
You want to
No
hear his
one has.
screams?
no one's liked it.
Then you should probably stop. It's time to stop! He pulls out a giant clock. He actually does. It's time to stop!
Hammer time.
The
that-
hard reset.
Is that a 1247?
Oh God.
Is that a
Cogsworth?
tail?
Yes.
You look more scaly since I last saw you.
Yeah, that seems to be happening.
That's cool.
I like it.
Is this Kyle or Nodens?
Shut up!
Both.
Amars is smitten.
I am smitten.
That's-
Thank you.
That's not what I
A
meant.
star
Oh,
lands
no.
on a star lands on Mars's head.
Twinkle, twinkle.
So yeah, you're fine.
We did
Dagon
kick
himself
the
is
shit.
fine.
We did kick the
Just
shit out of
people
a
you gotta
bad
worry
guy.
about. What?
We kicked the shit out of a bad guy.
Which one?
Garfields.
Oh, the cat one?
Yeah.
The fucking
Well, good
cat.
job. It only gets harder from there. He was like the level 1 villain.
Whoa.
Figured as much.
Good.
But his corpse is now an acid puddle.
You still have the dragon to deal with. Also,
Oh,
the fact
yeah.
that that the leader is a god himself, so or
Yeah,
herself,
that's
or
gonna be a
itself,
help.
or they self.
That's gonna be a bitch and a half.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be 2 bitches and a half.
Sorry.
And God, dealing with a
Put two
great
bitches
room's gonna be a
together.
problem.
Yeah.
It's a horrible trio of bitches.
Sorry. Drank some magic Dr. Pepper.
Good.
Is it good?
Mm.
Perfect.
Want some?
I think I'm good for the moment.
Okay.
I've got a sufficient stash.
Not sponsored. Boy, wish you were.
Do you have
Dr.
any other
Pepper.
questions?
Dr. Pepper
Love
sponsor us.
me.
Well, you know of anyone that needs their shit kicked in?
Arden.
Only cultists of Nealarthotep.
Only Nyarlathotep's?
I mean, his are the worst.
Damn.
Yeah.
Interparty
I would
feud.
say you could kick the shit out of the man himself, but he's not a man, he's a god, and I don't think you'd be able to do that. No offense. I could. Well, maybe. I don't know.
We'll see if
He's
it
rather
stays that
strong.
way.
What?
We'll see if it stays that way.
Okay.
Because someone's gonna need to kick the shit out of a god at the end of this.
Yeah, that'll be fun to watch.
You can have a front row seat. Sorry, I'm not there.
I'll get some. Why do I have a feeling that Arden just is shit talking me right now or
I'm not,
something?
I'm not shit talking
I'd
you.
pull out my
I don't know.
axe
You have a
and
front row seat
flip
that
it in
almost
my
sounds like it
hand.
could be like.
I
To
pull out my
watch.
axe and flip it in my hand and say, I'm gonna need a bigger axe for it.
And I'm gonna need more popcorn and candy.
I'll see if I can get you some.
Thanks. Get me some and some Junior Mints.
I don't know if they sell that brand around here.
They sell Junior Mints everywhere.
They sell the Junior Mints everywhere.
Oh, the other thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forget your mortal ears can't always. Do you have ears? Do you still have ears? You're turning into a dragon or something. Do dragons have ears? Why am I asking this?
Mitch
Do you
Wiggles
need
is
anything else?
here.
I love the absolute idiot.
I think that's it.
Okay.
Well,
Well, good luck with
worst
whatever you're
case,
doing.
I'll send you some extra flavor coal.
I love the the pure.
Question.
What's that? You sent me a question?
A question, yeah.
Okay.
Everyone, this town should be good. Dagon's usually cool unless you mess with his fish people.
Can I roll to perceive?
Can I roll to have eyes?
Natural one.
Can I roll to
stab
have
eyes? Natural one. Carrots are good for your eyesight. You lied to me.
They had to be cooked.
And not shoved into your eyes.
Yeah. Very
Carrots are good for
important
your eyes,
distinction.
for oral use only.
Oh my god.
Are they?
Like I said, you need the subtext for oral use only.
Don't like carrots actually
That's the
turn
episode
your
title
skin
for oral
orange
use
if
only.
you eat too many of them?
What?
I mean, like, probably slowly. Don't
They have
carrots
a lot
actually
of
turn your
beta-
skin
beta
orange if,
carotene.
like, you eat enough of them?
I think that's an
like,
old wives'
slowly,
tale.
I'm sure.
I think
but...
that's a wives' tale.
It can if you have other metabolic problems.
Dang.
I love how
Oh, well,
Ethan
that's-
just. I love how Ethan just fades into existence and just.
Carrots are high in beta carotene, which,
He's
if you
being
already
mean.
have something like jaundice, can change the color of your skin.
So we're safe here. That's what I'm hearing. We just don't mess with the fish people.
Something like that.
All right.
We've probably been through the worst.
Probably.
I'll just keep saying that until it actually gets worse.
Okay. I mean, yeah. If you say it enough,
I mean,
you know, your odds are pretty good.
but I also think that's probably the. Like, you're gonna, like, jinx yourself. I don't think that's probably the.
I don't believe in that stupid crap. I think that's just a way of people blaming others for random incidences.
You know, that's a.
Sorry
point.
if that's a hot take.
That is a very good point, actually. Anyway, can I roll to perceive?
Absolutely. Are you guys like walking into the
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of look around as
quote
we're
unquote church?
just-
the place of worship?
on the way to and within the church. Yeah.
Okay.
Alzora's gonna just like kind of wander around to the edges and whatnot, just like try to stay out of the way, but looking around and maybe try to blend in a little.
19.
Just a second, I'm responding.
Oh. And Alzora dies. Well, fuck.
That's not the right A name.
Arda's going to take a long rest tonight. I'm gonna wake up to Mars just right above him, like, oh fuck.
So
Has
there's
to
a couple
sacrifice
of
miles.
like, there's a couple of like, I can't think of the correct names, but there's like bowls with like embers in them, like sitting on top of pillars. There's some like very
Braziers.
broken looking pews. Braziers, that's what they're called. Thank you. There's like a busted up looking chandelier at the top. Many images of Dagon around, which seem to be the nicest looking thing, but are still not perfect. But it's almost like a not stained glass. They're more like murals.
Braziers, not to be
And-
confused with brashes.
Can I roll to see how well Alzora like blends in?
How well Alzora blends in? Sure.
Yeah, like to mess around.
Mhm.
Is she like, oh, that's a 1.
Oh no.
That's a 1. Oh no. Did she like bump into one of the embers or something?
Sure.
Oh my god.
Am I still holding hands
It
with
like
her?
starts a little fire and then you like stomp
You
it out
started a
and like
fire.
just all of the people in there just like are glaring at you.
And we're dead. We
I'm
pissed off.
sorry.
We pissed off the fish people. We're dead.
Most of them like turn away and go back to praying, but a couple of them like stare at you a little bit longer, just glaring until they finally return back to what they were doing. You can tell you're on a thin ice now at this point.
All right. How about we don't desecrate the temple?
It's not like I meant to do that.
I know, but let's not do it again.
I like how you said.
I know it was an accident, just don't have an accident again.
I'm gonna roll to see what happens again.
Oh my god!
No!
Another one.
It's a 5.
It happens again.
Oh Oh my
I would
god.
say I'll catch it. Can I roll to catch it so it doesn't break and shatter?
Sure. Roll a dex save, maybe? So you can, like, jump in time.
I can do it. I can do a dex save.
The monk giving a
That-
dex save? Why do I even, like, make you roll at this point?
Oh my god.
That is a 23.
Okay.
You catch it successfully.
Thank god.
Saved, from further disaster occurring.
I figured it'd be easy to I'm right there. So, never mind.
That's great, but
Nice save.
I'm still not over it.
I feel like
I
we
still know.
Nice save, but we should probably
Arden
get
snaps
out
back
of
and
here.
looks straight ahead, ignoring you.
That's what I thought. All right. So what are they chanting? Or what are they praying?
You want me to, like, mimic a noise? It's
No,
not a
I
language you
just
can...
okay.
It's
Yes,
not a
please,
language
mimic-
you can
mimic
understand
it,
if that's what you
stare
were...
right at the
if
camera
that's
and
what you were
mimic.
getting at.
Literally whatever they're doing. Great.
So
Okay.
it's not Celestial, Common, Draconic, or Elvish.
No.
It's not a language we know.
No.
Period. Okay. Great. That's all I need to know.
Sorry, I do that a lot this campaign, but what can I say?
Why does Arden know common sign language?
Good.
Wait, can you pick up on the shit that the twins are
No,
doing then?
this is a twin thing.
No. It's
This
like,
isn't like standard ASL.
I was just about to say, this is different than ASL.
I have Thieves' Cant in sign language. What the fuck?
I mean, good.
I don't even know what languages Asmar knows.
Wait, what did you say? I'm sorry,
Who?
Jenna. What did Jenna say?
Asked if Arden can pick up on. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Where do you check for
It's their own
languages?
thing.
Proficiencies
Yeah.
Proficiencies?
and training. Yeah, because apparently Arden knows sign language, so I was like, this isn't standard ASL.
Oh,
No, this is
Asmar knows
like their
Abyssal and
own-
Sylvan.
Yeah.
This is their own, like, thing that they created when they were younger.
Yeah. What did we compare it to in the notes? I don't remember now.
Great question.
I don't remember.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
text
know.
you something, and you
Okay.
can make people roll to see it if they want. You want me to Discord or text? Doesn't matter.
Either. Sorry, there's a lot of, like, sneakiness going on this session, I realize.
Well, since we don't know
So,
what
like,
they're saying,
does anyone see, like, one of those mirror things, like, where we're seeing everywhere else, so that Alzora can, you know, either do the thing or do the other thing?
Which things?
Are we?
You know,
inside
like,
the
stab
temple?
herself or break the mirror. Because you know how Arden broke the mirror, but then you and Score stabbed yourselves? I assume, you know, we'll all have to do that too. I'm just asking if anyone sees it around here.
Oh.
Maybe I can do an Arcana check?
Sure.
Or it's not here. Maybe it's somewhere else.
Dude, my dice is rolling so bad today.
Maybe
As
put it
you're
in jail.
doing an Arcana check, all of a
I-
sudden the chandelier...
I'm literally... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, like, all of a sudden the chandelier, like, falls and actually, like, hits one of the cultists in the head. And they are bleeding on the ground now.
While the chandelier is falling, may I try to cast Mage Hand to catch it?
How heavy is the chandelier? How much
Mage
can Mage Hand
Hand
hold?
only can, like, do, like, 10 pounds or something.
The chandelier is definitely heavier than that.
Shit.
Can it still like swat it out of the way?
And into another one?
I mean,
It'd be like bowling.
You saved my life, but you ended my friends.
How many can we
Could
hit
I
though?
use Vitriolic Spear to dissolve it mid-fall?
Without dissolving the people around you?
Probably not.
How close are we to the falling chandelier?
Probably like only 10 feet.
Wait.
Am I taller than the person about to get crushed?
Is
How
it...
tall are you?
She's like 5'11", but Score's taller.
Kyle, would this be worth wasting a 6th level spell?
No. Answer my questions. Let me catch it.
Yes, they're shorter.
Great. Can either of us catch it? Or can we catch it together? That'd be cute.
Do you want to catch it together?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you can
That would
catch
be
it
so
together.
cute.
Great. Do I have to roll?
I mean, if you're literally like standing under it, and, well, I'm trying to think of what I would make you roll for that.
Strength.
Yeah, do a strength save. But you can either roll both of you individually or one of you with advantage.
I'll just roll myself with advantage. That way I don't have to look at Spencer's stuff.
Smart.
19.
19, you catch it.
Great. Saved you a spell slot.
If that didn't work, I was gonna cast Disintegrate.
On the person it landed on.
Quick out of your misery. Thanos snap.
Bleeding? Cure wounds? No. You're just done.
The cultist kind of like looks up shocked for a second and then goes, "Get out!"
All right,
And
sorry.
all of them start screaming at you to all get out of the temple.
All right, sorry. And then Score and Amaris put the chandelier down very gently away from the people. And then they're going to start leaving.
Okay.
Can we go back a second before he yells at us to get out? I want to try something. On the
What do you
person.
want to try?
I want to try casting calm emotions on him.
As he yells, "Get out!"
Before, right, the split second before. Like he realizes that we
Why
caught.
would you think to cast calm emotions before he yells, "Get out"?
Just because I'm. How do I want to word it?
Just because
I have a feeling that the adrenaline will be pumping, and I have a feeling that this is going to go bad
Stop
anyway.
the adrenaline rush.
Stop the
before
adrenaline
it
rush,
happens.
and before he thinks that we were trying to be the cause of that.
I'll say you can cast it after he yells, "Get out" the first time, but I feel like it's a little
Okay.
bit unrealistic to think to do that before
Okay.
he starts yelling.
I mean, it's not going to
So
work. on
maybe he
everyone else,
starts
so-
yelling, "Get out," then you can cast calm emotions. So what would I... That's a wisdom or charisma save?
That is a charisma save.
Fails.
It's a 15 for the DC. So
And so he goes, "Get out! Actually, do whatever you want."
All right, we're just...
And then all of the other cultists start yelling, "Get out."
that's I kind of figured that was going to happen.
Okay.
No, don't do whatever you want. Get out! What was that, Abby?
Sorry. Maybe we just go to the hotel. Sorry.
Yeah, they intimidatingly approach as they kind of like shoo you out of the front of the building.
All right. Yeah, we're just going to put
Okay,
this down.
okay, this place is great. Let's...
All right. The one thing we weren't supposed to do, we made the fish people mad. Great. So we want to check out the
So,
market.
Note to self: don't save anyone's life. Got it.
Also,
Oh,
yeah, they're still looking at us. We
That's
should get
fine.
out
We're
of
just
here.
leaving. Let's just leave. Let's go to the market. We're here to,
Okay,
check
okay,
things
okay.
out.
I assume they're not selling fish.
They probably are.
Oh god, they're cannibals. Okay, let's go.
Well, that took a turn for the worse.
Alright, let's fucking go. Alright, you guys arrive at the market. It smells horrendous. In fact, everyone roll a constitution save to make
no.
sure you don't puke. Asmar is able to hold it in.
Does a 25?
A 25, you're fine.
11.
11, you puke in your mouth, but you swallow it.
So 14 would be a little bit better than puking in the mouth, then, right?
Yeah, you're good.
17 and 10 plus whatever scores is.
I was about to say, do barbarians get proficiency in constitution saves, which I think
Yeah,
they do?
six- 16.
Yes.
Oh, okay. He's fine. And what'd you roll again?
17.
Yeah, you guys are good.
Great.
So Alzora pukes in her mouth a little bit, but everyone else is able to keep themselves together. So, as far as what's for sale, there is very smelly meat and produce. What that flies are flying around. There's kind of little knick-knack type things, but a lot of it just looks like straight up garbage. But hey, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Yes, Nate.
Do they have Junior Mints and popcorn? Specifically that brand that Nones requested.
Unfortunately not.
No, not even Junior Mints?
Okay, they have Junior Mints.
I buy a pack of Junior Mints.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go talk to what's his name again.
How much for the Junior Mints?
2 gold.
That's a lot. Movie theater prices, jeez.
That better be the really big pack. Like the wholesale pack Junior Mints.
The Costco size. Sorry, magic Costco size.
No. The restaurant supplier size.
Okay, a very large orc-looking man, fish orc-looking thing approaches you guys.
Fish orc?
Alright, what are you wanting? That's a generic voice. Let me try again.
Okay.
I'm trying to pick out an accent. Give me a second. What are you all wanting? I don't know if I've done French at all.
What are you all wanting?
Oui.
Oui.
Oh God.
What do you have?
We have very fine knickknacks.
We're in
And
fantasy
produce. Here, we actually just brought in another shipment. He pulls out like a cardboard box full of what you think are steaks. They're just a little bit of the wrong color to be steaks, and starts plopping them on the counter.
Stabbing
Want some?
vampires.
$1 gold a pound.
What else do you have?
That sound though. No.
I don't need the sound
You
effect.
wanting food or?
You said trinkets? What kind of trinkets?
He pulls up pulls a few up. One is like a hand mirror, but the mirror is broken. Like one you'd see in like a makeup kit.
A compact.
We
Yeah.
got this.
They're all, it's all
Yeah,
broken.
this one's really lucky. It's a pocket watch, also broken. Is this one? It's just literally a hunk of wood. There's this one. It's literally a bent hunk of aluminum. Is this one? It's a not bent hunk of aluminum, and it does like the wiggle, 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 wiggle.
Oh my god.
I like that sound. That's so fun.
And then we got. What are you trying to pull here? You best be planning on buying that.
Buying what?
He reaches over and like pulls a okay, what? A broken like doll, or like it looks like one of those mannequins that people use for like drawing, but like
Oh.
an arm and a leg are missing and the head.
Okay.
This trying to steal.
No, I have no idea where that came from.
Oh, no idea where it came from. Real funny. Get the hell out of here before I gut you. Like a cow. Score's like, hey. Sorry, like a goat. Asmar's like, hey. Sorry, like a... Get the fuck out.
Okay.
Do you leave?
Yeah.
Okay. The rest of you can get along with it. The rest of you can get along with it. Sorry, I've...
Wait, can I buy the wiggly sound thing first? Please?
Sure, but it costs more.
How much?
10 gold.
Jeez.
10 gold. Can I negotiate down to 5?
Now it's 11.
Okay, never mind.
Arden casts Alter Self and walks back in looking completely different.
Fuck you. Alright. So now you guys have been kicked out of 2 places.
Through no fault of our own.
I didn't do anything!
Shouldn't have tried to steal.
Maybe just
I
say,
didn't!
like,
You know where that
each
came from!
It was literally on your person. What'd you say, Abby?
Oh, I was trying to like figure out a reason why, and I was like, maybe they just hate Jordan because they're fox and fox like fish. I don't know.
I keep the Alter
So what
Self
you're
up.
saying is this town is racist. A couple of people look at Asmar when he says that. I mean, I don't think it is. I love this place.
Well,
Guys, we need
we're
to get the
doing
fuck out of
great
here.
right now, guys. Let's. What was our other stop? It was the hotel, right?
That was the other place you immediately
yeah,
noticed,
the
yes.
hotel.
The
Does it
hotel.
have any
Check out the
text
hotel, maybe
below
we'll
the
get
sign
some
hotel?
clues.
Sure, you guys can go to the hotel.
Please.
It has a no vacancy sign.
Does
like
it
the ones
have
that
a
lights up.
subtitle on that?
What?
Does it have any sort of a subtitle on that?
No.
Thank goodness we're not about to check into the Hotel California.
You may never leave. Okay.
Well, fuck.
Arden won't leave, right?
What?
I said Arden won't leave, right? Kyle.
Alright,
Kyle.
you guys...
Arden won't leave. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Arden still looks completely different, by the way. What did he look like? I don't know.
Where did he come from? Where did he go? Okay, we're in the hotel.
You're in the hotel. The hotel. There's a fish-looking tiefling at the desk, and they're like, "Hey, looking to get a room?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be great.
All right, how many? How many rooms, rather?
How many?
There's-
Who's sleeping with him?
There's,
You're sleeping with who?
if you want, there's a hotel. We got 1 room left for 6. If you want.
Whoa.
That's really convenient. How many beds are in this room?
I'm gonna roll a
One
d6.
really big one.
God.
I'm gonna roll a d6.
One
There's
big
only
side.
one bed for 6 people.
3.
Oh, god damn it.
Hey, Arden, you want to snuggle in?
I hate this so much.
I was worried that you would ask that.
I'll sleep on the floor.
I think Amaris would murder me if I did. I'm gonna be perfectly honest.
Hey, who cares what Amara thinks?
Excuse me?
I do when we're sharing the same room.
It's not like we're gonna do anything. Unless you want to.
I want to die. Okay, how much for this room?
It's gonna be 20 gold.
Holy shit.
That's a lot.
How about 15?
That's gonna be 30.
17.
14.
13.
12.
30. I like how that was a question.
8.
Deal.
What the fuck just happened?
What happened is we just scammed the
Hey, fucking idiots.
Whatever. I don't
Alright.
care.
Here's your key. Wait a minute.
What?
You
This is
should
the wrong
call it.
key. This is the wrong key.
Okay.
Here you. Wait a minute. You don't want to take this key. This is the wrong key too.
Okay.
Okay, this is the right one.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Your room's on the top
Wait a
floor.
minute.
He's gonna be up in front of the door to the room when we get up there.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, that's the wrong key. Sorry.
Also, you owe me 12 gold.
Your room's on.
For 12 gold, I'll give you the real key.
That's so rude.
Your room's on the top floor. Elevator's out. The repairman should be out sometime.
All right, I don't
So for
mind
now,
the
use the
extra
stairs.
sticks.
Just be careful. The 7th, 12th, and 32nd steps are particularly bad. Don't step on them with your whole weight, or they will break.
I can imagine like the
As you
staircase
said.
turning into a ramp and you just slide all down. It's a security system. The doors don't actually lock. It's just the stairs. Thank
So
you.
do we want to go up to the room and figure out a plan?
That sounds good.
As you guys start to walk up the stairs, you hear him go, "Ah, damn it!" Fuck, I'm bad at this.
He looks down at the table and he saw that somebody had left a couple extra pieces of gold on the counter.
Oh, bitchin'.
What the fuck?
It's counterfeit.
Yeah, don't worry, it's Garfield's gold. It's from his pocket.
I don't believe you.
Azamar pukes in his mouth.
I wonder, could we have paid that with Garfield's corpse?
Probably worth a lot.
Alright. You guys get up to your room. It is a hotel room. There are several windows open. Only half of them have curtains, and half of those curtains are torn to shreds, as is the rug on top of the hardwood floor at the bottom. The beds are surprisingly nice looking, actually. And there's also some paintings on the wall that are very broken and scratched up.
I'd like to check under the sheets.
Do you have a magic UV light?
They look fine.
Okay, so they're not flesh beds.
Oh god. I just
Can I?
no.
Is there anything off? Can I just roll to see if there's anything?
The whole damn room's
Well,
off.
anything besides what is obvious.
That beef at the market was off by a few
I'm
months.
still angry that he thought I stole. That's not fair. I didn't steal.
Do we have line of sight to the market out of any of the windows?
Pulls out sniper
Yes.
rifle.
Now I've got a really, really bad idea.
Oh no.
Sniping with fireballs?
Not fireballs. Come on, dude. I mean, don't do it with fire bolts either. But
And there goes the market. Here comes the sun.
I'm hungry. Look at all these fish people.
And fried to
Yeah,
perfection.
they're real yummy.
Fried to perfection.
I'd like to imagine
Sizzle.
that...
Courtesy of Maid's Fire.
Arden, I'd like to imagine that your disguise is just your tails are fish tails now.
Oh my god. Ew.
No.
I don't like that.
Or orchid tails.
Arden's a mermaid.
I don't either.
Not a merman, a mermaid.
A mermaid.
He also switched to genders.
Yeah. Congrats.
Extra good disguise.
Wait,
Didn't
They'll
disguise
never
the
know it's
voice-
me.
didn't
he's a
disguise the
sea
voice
fox!
Sam. Well, you like being underwater so damn much.
Hey, Arden. A vision happens.
Oh fuck. Are you good over there?
No.
Okay.
You see Yeg in front of you, and also
Okay.
serpents slithering about.
Oh, lovely.
Slither.
I'm trying to make sure I get his voice right.
I forget what his voice was.
I think it was something like this.
I think you're right. I think you're right.
Arden, I'm glad to see you once more.
It's good to see you.
Many thanks. I wanted to, well, first, I wanted to help you out a little bit, so let me first give you this. And so he gives you a second blessing. Let me pull that up real
Do I have a first blessing from Yeg?
I think it was something simple like resistance to acid. damage.
Oh, yeah. You're right. that's come in handy once so
I
far.
mean,
I mean, I'll take it.
at least
yeah.
it came in handy.
Absolutely, I'll take it.
Better take it.
I'm counting
Just
how many times it's happened.
punch
Anyway,
This blessing is called Feeding Frenzy. I'll send you the description. On a bonus action, snakes circle around your target and lash out. Target must roll a con save. On a fail, they take 2d8 acid damage and gain frightened status towards the snakes.
Damn.
I will send that status towards you.
and then he hurts snakes, and then Yig gets mad at him, and then Yig comes and kills him for me. Fantastic.
Yeah, they step on the snakes and then you just see Yig pop out.
How dare you?
God.
Don't speak to me or any of my sons ever again.
An eldritch snake comes out of the ground and yells, "No step on snack!" Before eating them.
No step on snake.
Before eating them in one bite.
Like a little rat. I'm just sending you the blessing information real quick.
Cool.
Donde? Oh, aquí.
What?
Me using my high school Spanish lesson.
Spanish 1.
Where? Here. So hopefully that will help serve you in the future.
Mhm.
Another thing is, I thought perhaps you should be warned. I'm not sure if you noticed, but one of your party members is not acting themselves currently. Surely you have noticed one of them is off.
God, we're all too weird for anyone to notice.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember if he was acting differently.
I'm trying to think of something. I'll give you inspiration if you guess correctly. I'll tell you it's not score.
Damn.
Thanks, that narrows it down a lot.
It really does.
You only get one guess, of course. I mean,
I'm
you have a
trying to-
25% chance of guessing right, so I'm not going
I'm
to give you
trying
multiple
to remember, like what all was said and try to remember.
Oh, God.
It's like right before a session, the DM sends each of you guys the text, "You are not the imposter," and everyone gets the same message.
guesses. That's what's
All
being
I got from
trolled.
Kyle was a hug.
Or did she? Hey, it could also be Asmar.
He also gave me 10 gold, but that's another story.
I'm trying to.
Do you need a hint?
I might.
It is not score.
God,
No
we already
shit.
got that.
I already got. I already narrowed
Canon.
it down. I already narrowed it down.
I
I
am just trying to.
yeah. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah.
I'm just curious to see your answer. I want to see how well you know your party members now.
Almost
So now
an,
I am just curious.
an equally as bad hint would be: does the name start with an A?
I mean,
Actually, that would help narrow it down.
by one.
By one.
Oh my god! I'm trying. I don't. This is Jordan trying to think back to what was said previously and see if anybody has been acting differently. I don't remember anyone acting differently.
The real insidious one would be if the person that's supposed to be acting differently was never informed.
See, the real question Arden should be asking is, have I kissed them? I'm just saying!
You may ask one question to help narrow it down.
There you go.
One question only.
Okay, I'm trying to think of.
And the question cannot be, who is it? It must be yes or no.
I kind of figured that it wouldn't be
must
that
yes
easy.
or no.
I kind of figured that it wouldn't be that easy.
Is it me?
Am,
Yes.
am I sus?
Yes, I was wondering what the fuck is up with you.
We just decided to play a little game before we got there.
That seems like a...
Just guess. Roll a dice. Roll a die.
Roll a die.
Roll a
or
brain
throw a die?
hemorrhage.
Roll death.
Roll a constitution save. On one, you get pulmonary embolism.
You said I get one question.
You get one question
Okay.
to help narrow it down, since you are struggling.
Would it be a cop-out question if I were to ask if they were male?
No?
Then are they male?
No.
No, they're a person. They're not male.
Shut the fuck up.
They weren't sent through the post.
I hate you so much. Is it Alzora?
Yes. Take your inspiration now.
Duh, it was so brutally obvious.
I was
when we
thinking
were
the
recording.
whole time.
Different-
I was wondering
really
the
did
whole
not
time.
think it would like be that
I was
big of a...
I was assuming it was that, but I'm like, is that too? That seems like a too.
Who in
obvious-
this party is ever that different?
It might be the person with another person inside their brain.
I thought that'd be too easy. Damn
It
it!
might be. Oh, maybe my other personality will tell us what's going on.
I don't know, Asmar's acting a little too confident over it.
Man, that's so sus.
Asper started flirting
Yeah,
very
the
much with
chandelier
it.
wire was bumping into the embers. I thought I did a good job.
Damn, that is good.
Uh-huh. You're welcome. Oh, and I put the thing in your bag.
God damn you!
Okay, with my
Damn.
passive perception being up there, I would think I would have noticed something being slipped in my bag.
Not with the roll.
She
I
rolled
got.
high.
Yeah, get fucked.
What's your passive perception?
Over 20.
Okay.
So is her roll.
How far over 20?
Let's not get into semantics. So, just wanted to warn you about that. I'm not sure. The fact that it took you so long to understand makes me nervous that you're maybe too love-struck, if that is a correct term. Do not always trust. You have seen that she has, multiple people up there. So, just be cautious is all I am saying. Obviously, I'm not going to instruct you to kill her. I am not stupid. So, and plus I have no reason for wanting you to kill her. But, I wanted to warn you regardless. What you do from here is, of course, up to you.
Thank you.
Of course. So long for now. And the vision fades.
Why do you look like you're having a stroke?
Everyone's gods are reaching out to them today, man.
That
It's
is
a-
kind of interesting.
a god-heavy day.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder how Hastar is doing. I wonder if I should talk to him.
Yeah.
Yes, let's see you talk to yourself.
Hey, you should get
I'm
in
ready.
that conversation.
Drink some more of that.
Talk to
Okay, you
yourself
see
now.
Asmar like freeze up for a second, and then he comes back eventually. Oh, that was a good conversation.
Do you want to tell us what it was? Can you give us the play-by-play?
Absolutely not.
Fair enough.
If it was just stuff
Was
about
it
the weather,
smart?
I don't care.
Hmm?
Was it smut?
No. I don't even know if they're into that.
Well, now
should
I need
ask.
to know.
Whoa!
You can ask yours.
I'm gonna ask Azathoth.
I bet Cthulhu's into smut.
I bet. Wow,
Duh.
Arden, you could have used all the help you could get.
Well, does Yig seem to be? Why are we asking about this?
I don't know. I think Mid started it.
God damn it, Mid.
I will allow you each to ask your gods if they are into smut real quick if you want.
I asked Nodens if he's into smut.
Neo is
Abso-fucking-lutely!
Neo is most definitely into smut. I don't even need to ask.
Neo?
There's
Hey,
no way that man is not.
Hey, Yig, I have one more question for you.
Hey, I know what you're about to ask me, and the answer is yes.
Yig, I have one more question for you.
Yes, of course.
I don't know how it came up, but are you into smut?
Are you a smut?
Are you into smut?
Are you
No,
a
not
smut?
really.
Okay.
Damn.
That is what you came to ask me?
I don't know.
Really? Okay, sure. You mortals are strange.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Watch parties every Thursday with Nodens.
Pastor is. Okay, I just asked Pastor. Actually, he is.
So what's the verdict? Are Argos into smut? Sorry, bad joke.
If you want to ask guys.
I can imagine
And
like
we,
a little
we
like.
come up with a dog breed and a voice real quick.
Yeah.
To answer one question.
Yes. So this time, Azathoth is a Shih Tzu, but with the presence of Tom Cruise.
Okay. And
Give me action hero, like really overdone action hero.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you want me, I don't know what Tom Cruise sounds like.
Okay,
if you want
so
me to
I'll give you a
impersonate-
vibe. Overdone action hero.
Okay. I'm trying to overdone action here. Like, give me an example. I'm trying to like get a good vibe. Make sure I have the vibe right in my head before I make a fool of myself.
I have to save the damsel in distress. Just
Okay, gotcha,
like,
gotcha.
oh my god, I have to jump out of this airplane
Okay.
and be super hot doing it.
Okay.
God.
So
He was watching in 5 seconds.
So the Shih Tzu, Azathoth, you don't see him at first. You just see like a helicopter like flying. He jumps out and does it skydives without a parachute. He lands and an explosion happens. And then he walks out of the explosion and then just stops. Another explosion happens behind him. And then he continues walking.
When does the helicopter crash?
Shortly after.
That's the third explosion.
And then the explosion is actually him as the vision ends.
This is every Michael Bay movie.
It's hard to describe, but somehow it makes sense in your head. This looks like if Michael Bay was a dog.
Incredible! Oh my god.
Somehow. Azora.
That's not me.
Elmara.
Wait,
That's not me!
that wasn't in the script.
Yes!
Wait. Shh. Amaris.
Yeah?
Before I go defuse this bomb that's gonna go off in 3 seconds,
Wow.
what do you need me for?
I just need to know this really important question.
Yes.
Are you into smut?
He lifts up a bomb and like some wire cutters and then goes, yes, clip, and then explodes.
How did you see this as an animation?
And then the vision goes away.
Little Shih Tzu cutting a bomb.
He uses his teeth, he bites the wire to...
Yes, chomp.
Incredible. 10 out of 10. Good.
You know, considering the question, there's a better person to believe. But that was adorable.
So good. Okay, that's all I ever wanted.
Okay.
Anyway,
Scar
as
also
a
asks Shub. Shub says yes.
Alright, so it's everybody.
What about,
That's everybody except Yig.
So what about the one
Jump in the
that's
door.
haunting Score? The one that keeps going after and tormenting Score? What about him?
No.
Okay.
If you think about the
Yogg-Sothoth.
visions he sends,
The visions he sends is because of me.
That is a good point.
Yogg-Sothoth says no, but I will be in the future.
Yeah, I could be into that.
He's
Anyway.
saying he's gonna watch him.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna die. Alright.
Oh god.
Well, good. I'm glad we did that.
So now after that fun, are we ready to like call it a night for now? Like, are we actually gonna be sleeping here? I mean,
Go to bed.
I could go for a nap. Why not?
Yeah.
go to bed, wake up, and discuss what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Sounds good to me.
Check out the town a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm down.
Alright.
Okay. Is there anything anyone wants to do before going to sleep?
In the middle of the night, Amaris murdered started. Sorry, I just had to check that off my list.
Wait, what did you say?
Amaris lifts up the pillow. And
She makes sure that Arden doesn't breathe ever again.
Arden's not sleeping. Arden's in,
You're right. Arden's dying.
Arden is in a chair in the corner watching.
No.
in fact, that'd be really hard to do the entire night.
It would be.
All right.
Shing. No, we go to sleep.
Cool. So,
Honk you.
let's... trying to think of the best way to go about this.
Okay.
I suppose everyone just do a gay roll.
Love that.
16.
Do you want me to roll for score?
Sure.
So for my character, I rolled a 2. And for my not character, I rolled a 9.
Okay. You rolled a 16, was it, Mid? Okay, and you?
20.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay.
Alzora?
Z?
What?
I'm assuming I don't have to roll.
You don't have to roll. Arden, you wake up and the room is on fire.
What the fuck?
What?
God damn it.
And everyone is in there except Alzora.
Figures.
This is awful.
Okay, Arden wakes everybody up.
Role play, darn it!
Arden
We're
just
all
goes
still
over and like
sleeping, I'm a little sleepy.
shoves everybody awake, like, and probably yells fire.
Huh?
I'm not gonna do that.
Fire!
Mars reflexively punches Arden in the face. I was like, the fuck is going on?
Your sister set the room on fire. Let's go.
That is a crazy accusation. Score, wake the fuck up. Mid, wake the fuck
We're
up.
talking about Alzora's right over.
I
How
can
big
imagine.
is the fire?
Score, wake the fuck up. Score is in the same bed as the Mars. What?
How big is the fire?
Pops up from behind. What?
Score.
Kyle,
Yes.
how big is the fire?
It's fire.
It's a decent size. It's the size of one of the beds.
Remember to
It started at one of the like nightstands in the room.
watch the stairs. Let's go.
I am gonna start using the control flames cantrip to extinguish it. 5-foot cube every 6 seconds.
Doesn't work.
Oh shit.
It doesn't work.
No.
How about we focus on leaving the burning building?
Okay.
That
in
seems like a good
case,
idea.
I'm gonna use. Go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
I'm just gonna sprint down the stairs.
Okay.
Okay.
Watch for those stairs that are loose.
How do you plan on getting to the stairs?
Out the
Shoulder
door.
checking the door open
Okay, well that's good because the door is locked. So, roll
from
strength.
the outside.
Roll strength. Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
16.
Like shove the chair under it or something.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. 16. It makes a little give, but not all the
Fuck
way.
it. I'm gonna axe the door.
Okay. Roll. Well, I think roll to hit is a little ridiculous, but at the same time, I guess it's more like a roll damage maybe type of thing. Where on here does it say the armor class of wood? Oh, there it is.
Oh, I thought it was on the opposite.
Yeah, roll to hit
23
actually.
to hit.
What?
23 to hit.
Oh, sorry. The armor class of wood is 15. So yeah, if that was an adamantine door, you would have hit it. So the door starts to splinter open.
And that is 5 damage.
I don't know how much damage or how much HP a wooden door would have, but I'm gonna guess that it's not a ton. So I'd say you're able to create a big enough hole for you guys to squeeze through at that point. Real quick, I need to use the restroom. I'm sorry. I'll be right back.
Okay.
RP amongst yourselves in the meantime, I guess.
Yes. Keep coughing. There's smoke.
Yeah, sorry,
I guess-
I'm out of phlegm to cough.
So
Damn.
you're aware.
Wait. What?
I love all of you, just so you're aware.
Well, we hate you, so fuck off.
For every time your alter ego does this, I'm burning down a different room of the Sealy Queen's castle.
Damn. You know what? I'll just burn that bitch.
Fuck that bitch.
I'll burn her.
Also, Jordan, just so you're fully aware, Jenna keeps going into my little box. Because you have it stationed so weird.
The Sealy Queen's getting the cheese grater.
We are one.
I know. I have it set up in a way
Jenna?
where
I'm busy.
I didn't change any configuration from last week,
Jenna?
so it's still as if
The
you were
Sealy
here
Queen
physically.
is getting the cheese grater.
Yeah, Jenna is Nazutu, actually.
Yeah.
The voice in my head.
I mean, I guess we can pivot the camera.
Which one?
I keep trying to be over here, but like I'm so used to being like over here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and usually I usually switch it back and obviously open, but I
Did
meant
you
to.
guys like my GIF I said? I thought it was pretty
I didn't
funny.
see anything.
You sent something?
I've been busy trying not to die. Wow. I cannot. I'm leaving. Bitch, that's the equivalent of Jordan going. That's crazy.
I regret absolutely nothing.
I cannot believe this. I mean, we should have known, though.
I like how we've been pretty much just standing at the top of the stairs waiting to go down, just like somebody put pause in a video game.
How many times are they gonna fucking quick save? Like, did they really forget?
You guys kept stepping on the bad steps. The 32nd, the 7th, whatever the other one was, the 12th.
I mean, Arden doesn't step on any of the stairs. He's like parkouring down, jumping off
The
railings.
Sliding down.
He's like parkouring down the stairs on the railings, just going down.
Actually,
Hey!
Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna use score as a
Sorry, I
surfboard
couldn't
down the
hold that
stairs.
Oh, you're cool now. Okay.
Yeah, it's whatever.
I couldn't
Oh,
hold it anymore,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, so as you guys finally bust out of the room, you see Alzora like run down the stairs, down at the end of the hallway.
They said that this hotel was full. How full was this hotel? Did he say?
Yeah.
We were checking in.
I don't think he specified how full it
Okay, well, if
I'm gonna start yelling fire.
I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to start yelling fire.
That's probably a good.
was.
idea.
Okay. Yeah, people start rushing out of their rooms.
Arden
How far
parkours down the
away?
stairs
Like
trying to catch up to
you-
Alzora to Natsu.
Azora would like to use the mass chaos of everyone running out their rooms to go wherever the fuck you need her to go.
Okay.
Damn.
Arden tries to catch up by parkouring down the railings to get down the stairs.
Gotcha. So, as you guys start making your way down the stairs, you guys are on like the top floor, and we'll say that this is a 5-floor building. Down on where roughly the 4th floor would be, there was actually a window that you guys saw Alzora break through. And
what
keep
floor?
going.
I'm sorry.
4th?
The 4th. You guys were on the 5th, and there was like a window in the staircase room, whatever you'd call
The
like that
stairwell?
area. The stairwell.
I'm gonna follow her out the window.
Okay. I assume everyone does that.
I mean, I can because I don't really need to worry about too much about.
I mean,
falling.
you're in the lead, but I'm just checking on like, is everyone doing that? I guess.
If I use score as a pillow. Sorry.
Whoa.
No, I don't think she'd make that jump. I think they're just gonna keep going down the stairs. Cause Monk can do monk shit. But our
I mean,
our
it's a
dex
mix of
isn't-
monk and kitsune shit. So
Yeah, well, my dex is okay, but not monk dex. So
yeah.
Well, Arden, when you first get out there, you
Jordan,
see.
stay on the screen. You keep going off the screen.
anyway, Arden,
Yeah.
you die.
You get out the window, and then you see Alzora. You're on like kind of like a rooftop area. It's almost like there's a really high, I don't know if you technically call it an awning, but regardless, she runs down the roof, quote unquote, and then into a portal. But the
Okay,
portal stays open.
Okay, that's just cheating.
The portal stays open.
Go through.
Yep. Gonna go through.
Okay. Is everyone falling behind?
Yeah, as soon as we huff it down the fucking stairs and then
Oh, this
get
is
out
on
there.
the roof, so I'm the only one that followed her out onto it.
Oh, is it a... Wait, what? How is this configured?
Didn't you say that it was still like a like another roof type of thing?
It's not like the top of the building. It's like a don't know if you'd call it an awning, but it's a part that like is jutting out.
Mhm.
Okay, so there's a landing.
Is a landing the correct term? I don't know what the correct term would be.
Somewhere where
It's like
you
an
can
overhang.
walk?
Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
like, yeah.
Then, yeah. Then we would follow.
Soffit.
I thought we were just jumping out a fucking
Oh,
window,
I thought
like
it was
free
too. I thought
falling.
it was too.
No, that's maybe I didn't.
That's why I was like,
That's okay.
I
trying to
couldn't
do
think of the
some
proper
cool,
term, so I wasn't sure how to
That's why I was
describe it.
trying to do some cool monk shit. Like I was trying to.
Yeah, all good.
Okay,
So
cool.
you get-
So,
so everyone jumps through the portal.
yeah.
Let's jump to you, Alzora. You're in a vision, but this one is not one with Nyarlathotep. You see the being known as Nazutu approaching you in this vision.
What do you want, Nazutu?
Well, I'm sick of sitting here on the back seat, so I think I'm ready to take the driver's seat now, if you catch my drift.
You deserve to be in the back seat. You deserve to not exist. Period.
Well, that's just hurtful now.
I don't have to
Saying I don't
exist.
even deserve to exist, that just hurts me deep down here in our heart.
Our heart.
Of course, of course. What, you sick of sharing it?
I don't think we share a heart, quite frankly.
What are you talking about? What do you call this right here, then?
Well, considering that yours is black as fucking coal.
Always sassy, aren't you? Well,
Most people act like.
regardless, I'm taking over this body for now. So, consider yourself under new management. It's my turn to give her a
What if
spin.
I fight you for it, bitch?
You can most certainly try. And we're gonna cut away, actually, from that.
How far away is Alzora's body?
What do you mean?
We're chasing her, right?
Yes,
Like,
you,
how far
you
away-
went through the
How far
portal.
away?
Yeah.
Give me a second to say where you are. You guys land in an area that Amaris for sure knows about. The rest of you, I'll let you roll.
We're just rolling like history
Roll
or
history.
something. Okay.
But let me
That's a
describe
fuck
real.
no.
Okay.
You know, I've used you a lot. Let's use this one. God damn it, I'm not using that
Apparently not.
See if Asmar knows. Asmar definitely does not know.
19.
You know. You're in the Feywilds. And it's a very magical looking area. You're in the middle of... you're actually right in front of a castle that you see Alzora run into.
It's kind of ugly. Mine's better.
As
So's mine. Well, is it mine? No.
It
will
could be.
Maybe.
Not could. Will be.
Let's not get to that.
Oh, if he
let's
wants
not talk
it.
about that right now. we need to
I mean, it's-
get our friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
He's got
focus
a
on that
point.
first.
Yeah, shut the fuck
yeah,
up,
yeah.
Brandon.
Yes, mid.
is
Shut the
there
fuck up.
any time to do anything before Alzora disappears inside?
You saw her as she was stepping inside, so
Damn
I mean,
it.
what were you wanting to do?
I wanted to polymorph her into a lungfish.
No,
A what?
A lungfish.
like from
It's a fish that
Psychonauts?
brings it. It's a real thing.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
It is a fish.
I just have Psychonauts in the brain, I guess.
It is a fish that has lungs,
Okay.
so therefore it
That's
can
gross.
breathe air.
Why is that so gross?
It
A
looks
fish
like a
with
regular
lungs?
fish.
I'm sure it does, but that's still gross.
Lungfish are gross as fuck looking.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, they're gross looking.
Ugly as fuck.
But the big thing, they can't walk, but they can breathe.
Might as well just turn her into a gooey dip. Let's just.
Whoa!
Okay, are we going to this castle?
I assume so.
Do you think they'll let us in if we just walk through the front door?
I don't care. I'm going in.
There
Fuck
are
it,
no
we'll do-
guards.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
There are no guards. You guys run in, and as we see Alzora dash around about different corners and stuff, chasing after her. You eventually end up in a large throne room
Oh shit.
with a queen sitting in her throne at the end. And she says, Nazutu, it's been much too long. And Nazutu says, sorry, I'm trying to remember here. Says, it has indeed, my queen, but I hope you don't mind that I have a certain request for my next assassination targets. And then just turns around to you guys and says, them. What I need now is for everyone to roll initiative, and this is how this is going to go. Alzora, I also need you to roll initiative. Right now, the 5 of you are going to be fighting against the Seelie Queen and Nazutu/Alzora. Alzora, you are going to be fighting an internal struggle with Nazutu. So there's going to be basically 2 fights happening simultaneously here. So,
Question: do you need the character sheet I have for Nazutu because it's been updated, or do you have your own?
I actually made one. Yeah, I
Nice.
actually made one, so I'm good. Thank you, though. So let me real quick get ready to write everyone down. This is not the pen I use for this. That is definitely not the pen I use for this. Sorry, 1 second.
Hey Nate,
What?
just kind of prove that I'm not cheating.
I think
it's
you're
not
cheating.
It's not 20, but I mean. Yep,
I can't read it from this angle.
it's your problem.
No, it's a light problem.
Oh, here, I'll get that for you.
Alzora, we'll
Now
start with
here's the
you.
real- I got a 17. Here's
What-
the real question: are they gonna go after the Seelie Queen, or are they gonna go after Nazutu?
That is the question. What did score roll?
14.
Mid?
9.
This is a weird pen. Let me get a different one. It's very important I use the right pen.
Mm-hmm.
Arden, what'd you get?
22.
And that is not the right pen. Asmar rolled a 13. Amaris, what'd you roll?
6.
Was yours a natural 20?
No.
Okay, and last but not least, maybe least, I don't know.
Hopefully, least.
Let me order everything real quick. I'll order the rest later. Okay, Nazutu is going first. So we'll go ahead and stack Nazutu's turns together for both kind of inside the body and outside the body. So, pulling this up here. First we'll go with what Nazutu does against Alzora. They're going to start by casting Burning Hands. So make a dex save, please, Alzora. Or wait. Is that how Burning Hands works? Give me a second.
Burning Hands?
Wait, how does this work? Within...
Burning Hands is a dex save.
Oh, I was reading something wrong. Okay, sorry. What'd you roll?
A 16?
That is exactly what you needed to pass. Does it deal half damage on a failed? Yes, it does.
Yep.
So
I
I'll
have
go
it
ahead.
pulled up right now.
She's also resistant.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll deal a quarter damage. So that's going to end up. I'll do the math for you. That's going to end up being 6. And then they're also going to cast Poison Spray.
Dude, this is the worst time to be a fucking support.
I'm guessing a 21 hits.
No.
Yeah. No, fuck you. Roll again.
Actually, she's our tank.
17 poison damage. Or acid, maybe.
Hey, Kyle, I have a question for you.
Poison damage. What's your question?
So you said that Natsutu and Alzora have like an internal fight going on for control of her own body. Is
That
what
is
you said?
correct. What's happening?
Okay. Could we give her advantage against Natsutu for like yelling things to Alzora?
Yes, but I'm going to base it off of what you yell.
Okay.
Externally, we'll say that Nazutu is going to do the same thing. Cast Burning Hands, and it's going to go, I believe it goes in like a cone. Yes.
15-foot cone.
I'm going to say that that's going to hit all of you. You're all probably standing together. So I
Probably.
need everyone to roll a dex save, please.
Oh my god.
Asmar succeeded.
22.
Mid succeeds.
26.
You succeed. As if there was any doubt. With the 26.
If the 22 passed, the 26 passed.
Yes, I know, man. I know how math work.
You said 16 was your save?
Maybe.
Neither
Yes.
of them pass.
Okay.
Morris rolled a 7.
What about score?
14.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's going to be 27 damage to Score and Amaris. So 14 to everyone else.
You said how many? I'm sorry.
14.
14. Okay. Never mind. I don't take any.
What the fuck do you mean you don't take any?
Evasion.
Evasion.
Bitch.
What does that do?
If you succeed your save to take half damage, you take none instead.
Okay.
If you fail your save to take half damage, you take half damage instead.
Okay. After casting Burning Hands, Nazutu, Alzora, whoever you want to believe it is currently, starts to look at each of you.
Yes, we have a
and then-
doubt if it's Natsutu or Azora when she just attacked us.
I mean, she is
Ouch.
in Alzora's body, so... I feel like that would be kind of mind-fucking to fight, like, especially for Arden and Amaris, like, someone that they love, to fight them. It's mind-fucky.
Oh, absolutely it is.
Is that why I'm rolling like shit?
Arden, does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Alright,
Thanks for asking.
that's the end of Nazutu's turn. You're welcome. Anytime, pal. That's the end of Nazutu's turn. Arden, it's your turn.
Fair enough. Where is the Sealy bitch, I mean queen, in all this?
She is still at the throne.
At the throne? And how far away am I from that?
45.
45. Okay. I could get there exactly, but I'll probably pass through a lot of opportunity attacks. So let's not do that.
I mean, there's 2 opponents currently, but
Yeah,
sure.
I know, but
Take the
Passing
hit,
through.
bitch.
I could.
Take the hit. Take the hit. Take
Quit
the
being a bitch.
You know what? Fuck it. Yeah.
You know what? I'll do the
Full speed. I'm just gonna.
whack.
I'm a dash. Gonna go all the way up to. Not all the way. I'm gonna probably get stay out of melee range of the Sealy Queen, but I'll probably.
Well, before you continue, let me do my opportunity attack.
Mhm.
Which, can you just do any spell for that, or does it have to be like a reaction spell?
I think it has to be a reaction for an opportunity attack, doesn't it?
Well, in that case,
You
let
have
me
to
check.
have probably
Warcaster.
Warcaster.
Unless you have Warcaster.
You need
I
War-
don't think I put Warcaster
need
on
Warcaster.
here, so let me...
You cannot use a spell as your
I thought
opportunity.
if it was a reaction, you could.
Reaction spells will have
There-
specific triggers.
Okay.
Your reaction is used to cast a reaction spell, but it still has to satisfy the reaction.
Well, I know a
spell's
19 hits.
requirements.
No. I deserve it.
Take this.
6 slashing damage from their longsword.
Double it for being a
Basically, any
bitch.
spell that has a time of reaction will have a trigger.
Double it for
Specified.
being a bitch.
Arden cries.
As I pass, I'm going. As I get hit by the slashing damage.
That's right.
um,
Yes.
Arden is going to yell to Alzora. To let's see, how do I want to?
I would like to know exactly what he
Oh,
equals.
absolutely. No. Kick her in the dick.
You know.
Arden.
Double advantage for that one?
What's
Can you double the damage now?
Laughter or something like that?
I forget.
What?
Hideous laughter?
Hideous laughter.
Hideous laughter. Yeah.
Not insidious laughter.
I mean,
Brought to you by Tasha.
yeah.
Arden says, he just says, remember me, your sister, and your parents. You can win this, and then just go all the way up. Just run past as you're being slashed.
And then he cries.
Son of a bitch!
Wow, suddenly it feels like double the damage.
Alzora, +4 on your next roll.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay, what do you do after that?
Since I pretty much tried to do dash, I'm not sure if I want to do anything else. Yeah, I'm gonna just.
That's gonna be it?
That's gonna be it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Score's turn.
Score is gonna.
Man, I feel really bad about this. Beating up my girlfriend's sister.
You're what? Score is gonna go up to Nazutu and grapple her.
Okay, that's
Contested strength.
Is it contested strength? I read once that it was like athletics
Ye-
versus
I
athletics, but
I believe the DM can decide whether it's athletics or acrobatics.
you can roll athletics.
Okay.
And let me pull up my-
Grapple. Target must succeed a strength dex. It chooses which saving throw with a DC of 8 plus proficiency bonus plus strength.
So it's not athletics.
It's not a contested roll at all.
Okay, well that's a
It's not
It's a
contested roll at all.
saving throw.
I must be thinking of something
It
completely
is a
different then.
saving throw with a DC of 8 plus the proficiency bonus plus strength. I just
That's a lot of
scrolled down
fucking
and read
rules.
that.
What kind of saving throw? A strength one?
Strength or dex. Target chose.
That was a lot of math. I'm just gonna roll and I'll see if it looks high enough. I mean, it's a mod 20.
efficiency plus
What's your strength?
4 plus your strength. So that'd be 12 plus your strength.
Plus your strength?
No, your strength. Right?
No. The
That would
person
make
that's
sense.
making the attack
Uh-huh.
their strength and their proficiency modifier.
That's literally what I just said. 8 plus their proficiency plus their strength. So 8 plus your proficiency, I'm guessing, is plus 4 because it's literally all of ours.
Sorry,
I thought the score is making the attack.
No, apparently it's the target who.
The score is making the attack, but the target rolls a saving throw.
To not be grappled.
Yeah. I just read the rule on that.
Look, I rolled a mod
Against
20.
What?
I think a mod 20 would be
Being
fine.
The
grappled-
saving throw for grapple is... Let me scroll
Yeah,
down.
but what? I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm just very curious. Against what though? Like, what is the save?
Like,
There
what's
has
the
to be
DC?
another
Is
part
that
of
what you're
it.
asking, Abby?
Grapple.
Yes. What would the DC be based
I
on?
thought that's
I
what
just-
Nate
Based
was
off of the
saying.
other person.
Was the... Look, it's a mod 20. It doesn't happen. Like,
It's confused.
is that fair? Like, mod 20,
I think half of us are thinking one way, the other half are thinking the other.
I don't have a player's handbook.
I'm just gonna say, no, not with mod 20. So, what do you want to do now?
That was the move. That was all he's gonna do.
Score can't do anything else?
Oh, I'm sure he can, but that was the move.
Okay. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you
No,
think that's fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Alzora, what? It's your turn. If you're talking, we can't hear you.
I was talking to Ethan.
Okay.
He was trying to show something, but I told him just to send it to me. I'm going to bonus action, Misty step away from her so that I don't get an opportunity attack.
You're fighting in
I
kind
don't
of
know
like the void of your mind right now, I guess. So I guess the
Yeah, well,
background can kind of be whatever you want it to be.
I from her? Because she used spells on me. She didn't like directly attack.
How far are you
How
from her?
away? Yeah.
Like 15 feet.
So I wouldn't provoke it. Okay, so I would just back away 30 feet
Okay.
and save the spell. And then I would, as my action, cast. Does she have any, like, armor on or anything metal on her?
Anything metal on her? She's wearing the exact
Mhm.
same thing that you are wearing.
No, not really. Well, she would have weapons, but not really. Okay.
Armor-wise,
Yes.
the exact same thing, but she does have some additional weapons. But armor-wise, we'll say same thing.
Let me phrase that.
Granted,
I'm
the
gonna
character sheet might
cast
not reflect that.
Firebolt in one hand, and then I'll use my bonus action to shoot my gun.
Okay.
Then I'll kill the leech. So, for Firebolt, it's a mod 20.
Yeah, that hits.
And then a 22. I have a +8, so I have a pretty good chance of hitting with my gun.
Yeah, I don't think I need to tell you that hits.
Oh, can I use the style, guys?
Oh, Ebony and Ivory? You can.
Yeah. Be like, this is for my family, you bitch.
I'll say it goes up 2 levels for that. That's sick.
Dope.
Remember you have the +4 from what Arden said too?
Yeah, well,
Epic Devil May Cry
badass,
music
and
starts
I don't
playing in the
need it.
background.
so I need 2d6.
Bury the Light
Why
starts
could,
playing.
why could I imagine like
I am
Natsutu with
the
a gun as
stone
well
that
as like an old Mexican
and
standoff?
2d10.
It's like 10 paces, fire at 10.
I rolled a 6 and a 9 on my 3d10, just so you guys know.
I think that should be rounded up to 69.
This 69 damage, get out of here.
Sorry.
So it would be 14 points of piercing damage, and then it would be 25 points of fire damage.
Which would be halved. Because Nazutu is also a tiefling.
Imagine that.
What a concept. Okay, anything else?
No, I can't do anything else.
Okay. Just double check a couple things right here real quick. Just organizing a couple notes I have here real quick. Bear with me. Okay, Asmar's next. Let me pull up his character sheet real quick.
Really quick question as you do.
Go for it.
What is the Sealy Queen? Like, is she a tiefling?
I don't
or is
remember.
she-
Abby?
She's a fae.
Yeah, the
Like-
Sealy Queen is like the most purest form of Fae, essentially. Because she literally rules
She
the
my
Fey
fae.
wilds.
She ain't bae, but she fae.
I wanted to know if there might have be like some sort of elemental type of shit. So
Sorry, she's an archfey, to be
Yeah.
specific.
So she's like, you know, godhood. She's like under there.
Because archfey can be a patron for warlocks.
They're like little step, and they'd be there. Like if they just got a little footstool.
Okay.
when you knock her down the stairs. for two
I'd love to.
So Asmar is going to cast...
If we get her further away from the godhood.
Asmar's going to cast Mind Sliver. So
Hell
that's
yeah.
going to incur an intelligence save. Which she definitely fails. So...
Question.
Oh my gosh,
What
you and your
the-
questions, what?
Leave her
Well,
alone.
you said Mind Sliver, and technically they're trapped in their minds, so would it affect their battle at all?
That is a very good point.
That's an excellent point.
That is a very good point. I was gonna
Hell
ask the same
yeah.
thing. It's like, since they're both like fighting internally, like what does that look like with Mind Sliver?
Alzora, take 13 damage. Nazutu will also take 13 damage.
Oof.
Thanks, Abby.
On both fronts? On both fronts she takes 13 damage?
Yeah, so Nazutu is also going to take 13 damage.
So,
Would Asmar have the forethought to realize, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't do that?
I mean, maybe something could be displayed on Alzora's face, saying that probably was a bad idea.
I'd say Asmar would be wise enough to realize, like, oh, that was probably a bad idea. I better not do that again.
I would think
I was
Asmar's smart
gonna
enough.
say, as much as I love Alzora, I don't really want her to die, and I always just joke about that. As a DM, I would say you, as a person, didn't think about it prior, so why would Asmar, because I said something.
You think?
But would Alzora's
Well,
would Alzora's face display something that would tip Asmar off to it?
well, Nazutu's going to be showing pain
she's
no matter
taking
what.
damage anyway, so... And they don't
Here-
know that Alzora is trapped in her own mind right now.
Okay, I will
They
also...
don't know what's happening with
I will
her.
also say I'm not going to be doing any more, like, psychic damage, so
Mhm.
regardless of whether or not Asmar realizes it, it is currently irrelevant. Maybe it'll become relevant for if he decides to do it in the future, but for now we won't worry about that. He's also going to cast... he's not going to cast Fireball. But he will cast Magic Missile. Oh, dang it, I hit the wrong button.
Good job.
Thanks. Shut up.
And Arden dies.
Okay, that's it for Asmar's turn. Now it's the Sealy Queen's turn.
I mean, I'm right there, so fuck.
Abby, what kind of moves would the Sealy Queen have, do you think? I kind of forgot to ask this beforehand because I didn't want to spoil the surprise.
$10. There is a sheet somewhere.
Alright.
She is the Sealy Queen. I'm sorry, I don't really know. I would say see if there's a sheet you can find real fast. I can happily look it up and find one for you.
I got it.
Okay.
But dang, this picture of her, she's got like a face like a bitch.
Really?
Also, Nate, I'm not sure
Yeah,
what
she's got
rules
kind of
you're
a
looking at for
shit-eating grin.
grappling, but it has nothing about adding dexterity.
That's what it says on my sheet.
Yeah, I've been looking it up. I think it's the 2024 version of Grapple because the old rules say it's a contested.
I knew it sounded
I thought it was. I thought it was a.
Because I was like, am I
I
having
made this sheet
a
before
brain
the
aneurysm?
2024
Like-
rules came out.
We're being.
So I made this sheet before the 2024 rules
I mean,
came out,
same,
so it
and mine
shouldn't
says
be
the same
listed.
thing on the sheet,
Did it
but they
change?
probably just changed it
Yeah.
to look like the 2024 rules. But
Yeah,
I was
some
like,
stuff got automatically updated in
Yeah.
D&D
Yeah.
Beyond that you don't have control over.
that sucks. So it's whatever.
Yeah, there a lot of my things like messages still the 2014 version, which I don't think message changed between versions.
I mean, like the spells and stuff, you can choose between the legacy and
Yep.
the new ones.
You can
But
do
like,
that on classes as well.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm.
I didn't
I-
realize
as
they
far as I
changed
know, I'm
grapple
like,
that
they-
much.
They just changed it from a contested to a DC.
But contested makes more sense. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
it does.
Yeah.
Because it's
And
like
that's the magic of D&D is that you can choose whatever the fuck you want.
true. Look, it's fine.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw where you got that because it's on my sheet too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, it's whatever. Honestly, it's your choice if you want to go old rules, new rules, but we can figure that out later.
Sounds good. Okay. So I found a sheet for the Unseelie Queen, so close enough. I know, like, okay, polar opposite, actually, but, you know, close enough.
But in abilities, they'd probably be relatively similar. Question mark.
Yeah, we're
We
just
might
gonna
be
go
able to take
with
some liberties.
we're just gonna go with the easy one because this one cool spell is cut off, so I don't know what it does. So she's just gonna slash at you with some claws. That she grows out of nowhere. So we're gonna go with that. Is it? There we go. Okay. That doesn't hit. She's gonna slash again. That does hit. Over 20, so.
Okay.
Whoop! Oh my god. 14 slashing damage to Arden.
Okay.
But that will be the end of the Sealy Queen's turn. So now we are on to mid.
Yay!
Finally.
Where are people positioned around the Sealy Queen?
The only one that's close to the Sealy Queen right now is Arden.
Okay.
Just me.
And she's right next to him because she had to go over
She
to
moved.
him and
She
slash.
moved closer to. Yeah.
I would like to cast at 5th level from the Sealy Queen.
If you try and do some kind of, it hits the Sealy Queen but not Arden,
Vitriolic
I'm making you roll
sphere.
for that.
This is a single target spell.
Okay.
Yell Arden duck.
Immolation.
Okay, what does that do?
Burn, baby, burn.
Dex 17 to start.
And then burn, baby, burn.
And then Dex 18 to end.
And then death.
Flames wreathe one creature you can see within range.
Yeah, she failed.
Oh no.
burn!
Target must succeed a saving throw or takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save.
Yeah, you can
That's
roll that.
31 fire damage.
31 fire damage, okay.
On a failed save, target also burns for the spell's duration. Burning target sheds bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. At end of each turn, repeats saving throw. An additional 4d6 on a failed save, or spell ends on a successful.
Okay, you are going to have to remind me of that, because otherwise I will
Yep.
forget. Is that it for Mid's turn?
If the damage from this target kills, or damage from this spell kills, the target is turned
Explodes.
to ash.
Oh. I was gonna say the target explodes.
That is Mid's turn.
Okay. Amaris, would you like to wrap things up for us?
Yeah, I want to flank with Arden, Sealy Queen.
Look at Jenna knowing how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Yay!
I'm doing my best.
Okay.
I mean, I'm playing a sorcerer. That's kind of the
Yeah,
meta.
you burn, baby, burn.
Okay, you flanked.
We're flanked.
Oh, hi.
Consider yourself.
Fancy meeting you here.
Great weapon master.
Yes, I know she is, but I don't know what that has to do with combat.
Just making sure it's there. Does 15 hit?
Nazudu?
No, the Sealy Queen.
Oh, sorry. Let me check.
Why am I hitting my sister?
No. 15, you said?
Yes.
No.
Fuck. Suddenly forgot how to do math. 18?
Yes.
More. Do you need slashing and fire separate?
No. You can combine them if you like.
Uh, 45.
I once again ask, why does anyone pick anything other than fighter?
Don't know.
Because
I mean, I say that, and I'm picking a bard for the next campaign, Nate, but
I'm picking a monk,
good.
which honestly, like fighter, do a stupid amount of damage.
They can.
Okay.
Guess what I'm playing?
But you know what, caster?
What are you doing?
I'm playing a rogue.
Oh, that's right.
You know what really gets too powerful at high level?
A rogue?
Casters.
A lot. I was gonna say
Yeah.
a lot of classes.
Like every single one.
Casters get overpowered at higher levels.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. As we end that turn of combat, and we are preparing to wrap up the session,
And we hear the clock.
one fun little thing that I would like to mention.
Yeah.
Alzora, you gain level 1 exhaustion,
Oh, fuck.
Yo.
which level 1 exhaustion means you have disadvantage on ability checks.
It only gets worse from here.
And that is going to be the end of the session.
fuck.
But as a reminder, just in case anyone forgot, at exhaustion level 6,
die.
the effect is you die. Thanks for interrupting.
We-
I'm the DM, dang it.
So,
Let me talk about
So now
that.
we have a time constraint for this fight. Son of a bitch.
Does anyone
clock's
have
ticking.
And you
revive?
guys are attacking the Sealy Queen.
The
Sorry, I
clock's
can't
ticking.
attack my sister.
Would it be bad if I said I can't attack my girlfriend?
Well, it sounds to me like you guys better figure out what you're gonna do.
I put an attack on the Sealy Queen. I still have another
And I'm
cast of
already down to
immolation.
61 out of 97. I'm so cooked.
I'm so cooked.
I still have another cast of immolation available.
Oh man.
Or I could go with my original plan and cast Disintegrate.
So. Fuck no!
Guess not, you maniac.
No! On the Sealy Queen.
Jeez, you're a horrible person.
I'm planning on disintegrating the Sealy Queen.
Oh my god. Okay. So I believe you said that wraps up tonight's episode.
Sure
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Announcements. There will be a new episode of Couch Goblins on Saturday if I get it edited in time because I haven't started yet. We return at this point next week? Question mark. With 100% more scores. So
I don't think I have anything going on.
I don't think I do either.
I
But
just show up when you tell me to.
fair enough. Unless you don't.
Next week, who are you guys?
But you could. The plan is next week. You can stay tuned on the Twitters for that. I don't think.
Or the X's for those of you who just you sheeple. I'm kidding. I don't actually care what you call
I
it.
don't have a force of habit to call it Twitter. So yeah. As a reminder, this episode will only be up until this. It is uploaded everywhere else, and then I have to delete it from Twitch.
Fuck you, Twitch.
I'm planning
Suction company.
on streaming tomorrow. At this point, I don't know what. I'll probably continue Super Mario Odyssey because that seemingly is doing well.
Odyssey, yes, see.
I think that is about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful night, a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you again very soon.
Good luck, have fun, good luck.